How's it going, everyone? This video is brought to you by ENEBA.com as we are enjoying the second wave of the PlayStation Store summer sale. Wanted to give you guys a heads up on how you can get your PSN credit cheaper and get some of the great games available as a part of Wave 2, even cheaper than the offers that are available. If you go on ENEBA.com, they've got the $100 PSN store credit down to $91.48. You do pay a little bit of a fee, but it'll still be under $100, and you will get 5% cash back into your ENEBA wallet, and you can put that towards even more PSN credit. $100 will get you a long way in terms of buying games from the PlayStation Store, but there are still some expensive deals. You know, when games are coming out at $70, it takes them a little while to get heavier discounts, but there are some great discounts available as a part of Wave 2. Let's highlight some of the more expensive options, which the $100 will clearly cover multiple of these titles. If you want to get 2-3 games, you can fit them in. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition, I think, might be the best deal across this entire sale. It is $35.49. This gets you Phantom Liberty and the base game. Phantom Liberty was down to $21, and the base game was down to $17.49. That would be $38.50 or so, but $35.49 beats that out, and you guys know me, I love me my Cyberpunk 2077. I even enjoyed the game when it initially came out on PC, but obviously the experience now is orders of magnitude better. I thought Phantom Liberty was great. The main story, I still think, has some pacing issues towards the end, but the game is outstanding, and $35.49 on that is great. Final Fantasy XVI Complete Edition, getting that with your $100, definitely a good shout there with the base game, as well as Rising Tides and Echoes of the Fallen included in there. Final Fantasy XVI, I think, is a legit great game, and if you're not a big Final Fantasy guy or a big JRPG guy, this is kind of the game to try out. I've talked to so many people. One of my friends in particular hates everything Japanese gaming. He does not like anime, doesn't like any of that. Played Final Fantasy 16 and absolutely loved it. You could say that that's not a good thing for Final Fantasy and JRPGs as a whole, but man, 16 is a very accessible game for a Western audience as well. The story is excellent. The main character is incredibly compelling, and the visuals are great. Some of the craziest boss fights that you'll ever see in gaming, at least at this point, and the spectacle is outrageous. $42 on that. Doom the Dark Ages is $52.49, which is hefty. I probably wouldn't spend this price point for the game, but if you've been eyeing it, you've been wanting to pick it up, ENEBA will get you it even cheaper, and you could end up getting Doom the Dark Ages and Cyberpunk and have a little bit left over on that $100. That sounds pretty good to me. Enjoyed the game a lot. A little bit different in terms of the pacing than Doom Eternal, but I still enjoyed it. Cinematics are quite nice, and there's definitely some chaotic moments, and you know me, when you implement a mecha, when you implement dragons, I'm gonna be all aboard on that. But $52.49 on that. First Berserker Khazan, 20% off for $48. This is a game that I recently just finished, and I enjoyed it, loved the art style. I think the art style is the standout element of First Berserker, and immediately incredibly unique, incredibly captivating from that standpoint. The story is fine, it's serviceable. Some of the boss fights in this are great as well. Level design, I'm not crazy about at times, but overall for $48, I think it's a great pickup. Palworld, $22.49, consistently getting updates. Eventually, Palworld will go up in price, so to get it for $22.49 right now and still have content updates on the horizon, value-wise, is one of the best pickups you can get. Sonic X Shadow Generations is 40% off for $36. Sonic Generations is great, but the Shadow campaign is what you're really cooking with in this collection. The Shadow campaign, while a little bit shorter, 5 to 7 hours at length, it is absolutely awesome. Takes a lot from Sonic Frontiers. That fundamental style of gameplay evolves upon that as well and does it really, really well. Soundtrack is excellent, and the Deluxe Edition will get you the DLC content that dropped that, so that's quite nice as well. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, $29.99 on this. Definitely a good pickup with all of the iconic games you have here. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 at the helm of it all. That game is a standout, and even when I was growing up, like the original release of MVC2 a little bit before my time, but even growing up, me in the late 2000s, I heard heard about MVC2 and you would hear about how great it was. And yes, it's a fantastic, fantastic fighting game, but you got a lot of other great games in here as well. $30 a great pickup on that. Spyro Reignited Trilogy and Crash Insane Trilogy. Some of the games that literally were my first games I ever played. Spyro Ripto's Rage was the very first PlayStation 1 game that I got alongside Mega Man X4. But yeah, Spyro 2, Spyro 1, Spyro 3, all those games are great. And for a lot of people, these platformers are gonna be like what franchise hits home with you in terms of what you grew up with. For me, that was Spyro, but I enjoyed Crash as well, and the remakes are just well done. If you're a newcomer to these, they're great games as well. So if you're a platformer guy, definitely a good pickup there. And then Persona 5 Royal, $21. If you want a game that'll take up, you know, 70, 80, 100 hours of your time, Persona 5 Royal is exactly that. Storytelling is incredible. Soundtrack is phenomenal. Characters are great. You know, I do say that I like Metaphor better than Persona, but Persona 5 is still great, and for $21, a great pickup there for sure. But that is going to do it for me. Again, ENEBA.com has the hookup. Check out the link in the description box below and get your PSN credit even cheaper, and that'll let you get the summer sale game deals even cheaper. And this is only the tip of the iceberg. This is only the more expensive games. A lot more coverage to come, but that's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.